Large seven-seater SUVs, they're not normally known for being good to drive, but Mazda wasn't about to build a car and not have it have the Mazda driving engagement. This is the Mazda CX-80, and just like Mazda do best, it's a little bit different compared to anything else currently on the market. The interior of this car has got to be my favourite spec. This is the Takumi, and it leans on a lot of Japanese craftsmanship. You have these beautiful light grey leather seats with this contrast down the centre and little flecks of gold. You also have this wood effect in the centre console, and then you have this stitching across the dash, which is actually a Japanese design. So you buy a Mazda because you want something which is good to drive, but you buy a seven-seater because you need space. And luckily the CX-80 has a ton of it. These rear doors open at a 90-degree angle, so it's really easy to get things in and out. And then once in, you've got loads of amenities. I've got built-in child blinds as well as tri-zone climate control and heated seats in the rear. And I've also got a sliding rear bench which adds space to the third row. And as you can see, inside of the third row you've got lots of space, and you even get USB-C chargers and cup holders. The only problem is when the third row is in place, you don't get much boot space. You actually only have 258 litres, which is about the same as a small hatchback. However, if we drop down this third row, then that actually increases to 687 litres, which is much more impressive. Here's where things get interesting underneath the bonnet. So in this one, it's a plug-in hybrid, 2.5 litre petrol and also an electric battery and motor. And there's a couple of things which is interesting about this engine. It's a 3.3 litre, but unlike many of its rivals, it's not a 4-cylinder, it's a straight 6. And that means you get the perfect combination of power, but also torque. This can tow up to 2.5 tonnes. And on top of all of that, it's also a mild hybrid, so you can see in excess of 50 miles per gallon. Many family cars will focus on comfort, but this is focused on driving dynamics, and that means the suspension's a little bit firmer than you may expect. The steering is also well weighted, and although it does roll a little bit in the corners thanks to its size, it remains impressively good to drive.